Here's how to sync showing time with your Google Calendar or other calendar. So what you need to do is go ahead and log into showing time. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to access your profile. So just go ahead and click on Edit Profile. Now, up in the left-hand side where your image is, you're going to see something called Calendar Sync. Go ahead and click on Calendar Sync. Now, it tells you can have all of your upcoming appointments synced directly to your personal calendar. So simply select your preferences and then select Create Calendar Sync button to begin. So sync my appointments as a showing agent or as a listing agent or as both. Do you want to show unconfirmed appointments on your calendar? Yes or no? And then you can display past appointments that are older than a certain time frame. So do you want to display past appointments older than a week, older than 2 weeks, older than 1 month, older than 1 year? Do you want those just to fade away? Now next, my calendar sync link. So after the calendar sync link has been created, we'll be able to click the Sync Now button to auto sync to our calendar. We can also copy the sync link to our preferred calendar client to manually set it up ourselves. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and create a calendar sync link. So we're going to click this button here, Create Calendar Sync Link. Oh, okay, we'll do 1 week. There we go. Create. Okay, there you go. Now we have the WebCal calendar link. So we're going to go ahead and click Sync Now to get our next options. So it's asking, do you want to open the calendar application? Go ahead and click Open Calendar. Okay, now in this particular case, I'm able to link this now with my ical, which is what I'm using. The calendar that you're using should actually appear here when you do the sync. So for the ical, we'll just go ahead and follow this all the way through. And I'm just going to call this showing time. What calendar do we want to put it on? The iCloud, on my Mac. Refresh how often? Every 5 minutes, every 15 minutes, every hour, every day. And then I'm going to click OK. And now you can see the showing time calendar here on the left-hand side. So now let's look at syncing this with your Google Calendar. Okay, so to sync with our Google Calendar, make sure you're logged into the Google account that you want to be logged into for your calendar. I am somebody that has multiple YouTube channels, so I have a whole bunch of different Google accounts. If you have one, great, you're good to go. So we're going to click on these dots, or these little squares up here to open the Google apps, and we're going to go down to Calendar to open our calendar. Okay, then we need to go down to where it says Other Calendars, and we're going to click the plus sign. And then we're going to go to From URL because we already have a URL for our calendar created from showing time. So go ahead and click From URL. And then we need to grab the URL that we just got here for our calendar, copy it, then go back and paste it, URL of calendar, and click Make the Calendar Publicly Accessible. Click Add Calendar. There you go. Now your calendar has been added and will sync with your Google Calendar. Now, if you also want to know, there are steps here for syncing with your Yahoo Mail, Outlook 2010, Outlook 365, removing calendars. So I'll give you a link there to check out how to sync your other calendars. Hope that's helpful today and helps you sync your calendar to your iCalendar and Google Calendar.